been on the last 2 games is on the bench. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, but this is why we play the game. It's fun. Obviously, we didn't play as good as we wanted to tonight, but like JJ said after the game, it's tough with short rotations. We got 7 guys, I think it was, out. So we played hard. We played hard enough to win. We just didn't execute as good as we needed to.
Where do all those challenges kind of start when you are this shorthanded, coming in on the second night of a back-to-back?
Honestly, I think it just starts with mentally trying to get yourself ready for the game. It's not easy, but like I said, this is what we signed up to do. So, got to figure it out. And I thought we, with the intensity, we played hard enough to win. Just like I said, we didn't execute good enough.
You kind of caught the NBA's attention for your performance last night. Obviously, the Blazers would have been paying attention as well. Do you think how well you played last night could have given them any sort of game plan to try to, put you in situations where you had the turnovers tonight? Like in terms of tilt their defense.
I don't really know it because I feel like they play like that every game. I'm probably on record at some point talking about how good Drew Holiday is, and he's one of the best defenders I've ever played. So they have guys that they can rotate. They know how to rotate on the backside. So they kind of just fly around and play hard.
I think you said during your first year in the NBA, you didn't speak to anybody at all. Your job right now on this team, particularly with no Luke and LeBron, have you felt like you've had to be even more vocal? And do you think this stretch right here could maybe help kind of launch? I know that's something you've been working on, trying to be a more vocal leader. Do you think this stretch can help that?
Yeah, my rookie year seems like forever ago, so I've spoken a lot since my rookie year. But like you said, it's just trying to step up and speak about what I see. I feel like I have a decent feel and IQ for the game, so kind of having that coach on the court when things get tough to kind of try to push through those moments, I think will be big for us. And obviously when we get them 2 back, they're 2 of the best guys or best players that's ever played the game, and they both see the game at a very high level as well. So it'd be nice to get them back.
So much of the preseason training camp talking about integrating DeAndre, building the chemistry between you and him, Luka and him. How much have you felt like your chemistry with DeAndre has, fast-tracked because just so much of your offense has been you 2 operating off one another?
It's been good. He's been awesome. He's been very receptive to listening to not what I have to say. Luka, Brian, the front office, coaches, he's been very locked into everything that we've told him, but on the back end of that, we give him a voice. We ask him what he wants, what he likes, and try to make that work together. 4 games in, I feel like he's continued to build on that, and it's been very, very good.
Is there any? I think I know the answer. Probably the answer is no. But is there any satisfaction in scoring 40 than that just scoring 50? It doesn't result in a win.
Nah. And I wasn't mad at Dave last night for asking me that question.
My bad.
Yeah, I got you. But last night was fun. I didn't sleep much. Just kind of wired. I was talking to my brother at 3 a.m. and because I don't know what time it was over there. And he was awake and kind of just was like, what the hell just happened? That was much more fun because we won. So it's not as sweet when you don't win.
DeAndre, second night of a back-to-back. No excuses, of course, at all. But just what are the challenges and how much does it add when you're as short-handed as you guys were on top of all that tonight?
You could tell tonight. We needed our guys, but yeah, like you say, no excuses. We needed to take care of the ball. I think Portland did a great job of speeding us up playing their game. So for them to have quicker offense and quicker buckets, but we didn't. And then we didn't get a chance to regroup and just to adjust to the game a little bit and adapt to how they were guarding us. We were getting fouled, but we still had situations where we were sped up and it would give them momentum off our turnovers.
Go ahead. You guys are in this weird stretch right now where there's 6, 7 guys out. Like, what does it take to win when you guys are so depleted like this?
I mean, this is a true point of showing, togetherness a little bit, then JJ and the coaching staff seeing what they got other than, having the superstars out there, making plays for the team. It's good to see, some of these guys who've been, ready next guys and, who've been, training and, just getting in shape and stuff like that. The guys who didn't get any minutes to be out there and get some run in as well. But also trying to win the game, contributing what the coaches want and, just handling the ball and stepping up, having the next man mentality.
You're missing this many guys, and especially not just missing this many guys, but like key guys. Are you able to take away much from just like bigger picture macro view in terms of what this team can be moving forward?
Yeah, the roles have stepped up, when the key guys are out. JJ wants more from you as well. And, you just got to be really ready. I think this was a great game to really take away and really see, especially what we need to work on when our primary guys and primary ball handlers aren't in the games, just to really go back and look and see, what's our strengths and what aren't.
You knew it was going to be difficult to generate as many good shots with so many guys out. Where did you think was that ultimately, I guess, expected, or what were you trying to get to that was just difficult with the personnel that was out there?
It's hard to run offense without ball handlers.
With that said, is it tough to then take too much away from the game, or are there certain things?
No, I took a lot away. Again, our half-court defense was excellent. First shot defense was excellent, and saw, for the most part, outside of a couple guys, like just a highly competitive spirit, connected group. You could build on that. Do you have any indication about who you might be able to get back ahead of the next game at this point? Hopeful on Jackson. Hopeful on Marcus. Yeah, hopeful, but we'll see.
Austin, you said, hey, we're not going to rely on him to get 50 tonight. He did get 40 plus. What did you see that was working for him? And obviously, you mentioned the ball handling part going into tonight. You said, like, hey, all the pressure to be on him. It's going to be hard to generate and take care of it. He had 8 turnovers. But what did you see what was working for him tonight?
Well, first half, they played the 5 on our 5. We, to start that third quarter, we had said whoever the 5 is guarding, be a pressure release, and just didn't do a good job of that during the first quarter. They basically were cross-matching. Drew did a good job, a la Draymond Green, of just screwing the game up. And there wasn't another guy to bring the ball up, so it's just circumstantial.
JJ, you just mentioned Drew, someone you played with. Like, what level of appreciation do you have for, like, how he's able to adapt to the teams that he's on and the players that he's playing with, like, throughout his career? Yeah, just a great appreciation for him as a person, player, competitor. Felt like a throwback game for him, second night of a back-to-back, and kind of did everything he wanted to do offensively and got wherever he wanted, and then defensively, again, just mucking the game up. It was a great performance from him.
What's up, guys, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button for us so we can get this content in the algorithm. And also, please be sure to subscribe to the Lakers Land YouTube channel if you're new. And you can also purchase a channel membership for exclusive Lakers Land content. Also, join our Lakers Land watch party room on Playback TV for free VIP access to all of our Laker games and our live weekly podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand show. We also have merchandise available in our YouTube channel store, so grab some Lakers Likes merch today. Peace.